guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a kind of like a first impressions slash chatty get ready with me video. I've got a lot of new stuff. The Jouer Springtime in Paris collection, I've got some stuff from like Hourglass, Colourpop, Maybelline, Girlactik. I've got a really good mix of stuff. So if you're interested, please be sure to keep watching. Please also make sure that you guys subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. That way you guys can get all the notifications whenever I upload new videos. And then also make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you like it and you want to see more videos like this. I've got a ton more product that I want to share with you guys. So if you like these chattier first impression types of videos, give me a thumbs up, let your girl know, and yeah, we'll just get into the video now. So I'm gonna get started with one of these little Lush lip scrubs. I got the one in bubblegum, and I've never ever been into Lush. Well, I've been in Lush and smelled a couple things, but I've never like actually been in Lush and shopped around, and I thought it was so cute how on all the stuff they have little stickers that like tell you who made your product. But I really wanted to try one of their sugar lip scrubs because I love sugar lip scrubs, and the bubblegum one smelled so good. Hopefully this doesn't turn my lips hot pink. Wow, it tastes amazing, like bubblegum. And then for primer, I'm going to be trying the famous Hourglass Veil Primer. I'm super excited to finally be putting this on my face to see what it's all about. I'm going to take a little bit, kind of a lot actually, and just going to apply this all over my face. I hope this doesn't leave a bad white cast on my skin. I used way too much. I used way too much. We're gonna have to wipe some of this off. But I'm too lazy to go get a makeup wipe because that would mean I'd have to go all the way downstairs. But I do have my robe that I was wearing this morning. So it's fine, people, it's clean. So now we know. The Veil Mineral Primer, a little bit goes a really long way. Smashbox released new eyeshadow primers as well as long-lasting eye pencils in a bunch of different colors. But the eyeshadow primers are really cool because they released a black one and a white one. So they're just called black and white. And the black primer is actually more of like a charcoal color, but these are so that you can kind of customize your primers and you can really kind of give yourself a blanked out canvas. So there's the white one, and then aside from the white and black primer, they also released 3 new kind of like skin tone shades. So you have light, medium, and dark. So here they are swatched for you guys. This is black, white, light, medium, and dark. Today I'm gonna go in with the medium shade. For eyeshadows today, I'm super excited because I'm gonna be doing kind of like a first impression, first look at the Jouer Springtime in Paris palettes. I absolutely love Jouer. I've said it so many times. It's one of my absolute favorite makeup brands. I just consistently love so many of their products. So I'm gonna first go in with this shade right here, and I'm just going to lightly buff that into the crease of my eye. And actually, while I'm doing my makeup, I did want to say thank you to those of you who have been supportive and congratulating me on a couple of the sponsored videos that I did last month. Now ideally sponsored videos won't go up back to back, but because when I do a sponsored video, it has to get approved by the company. I'm sure you guys know. And I would like for there to be a break in between sponsored videos, but unfortunately that's like not how it's been working out for me. Even though one sponsored video will be done, sometimes even a month before the one that gets released after it, because it goes through all those approval stages from the company, it's like it doesn't go up when I initially planned it to go up. So say I do a sponsored video on the first day of March, and then I get it done March 5th. And then it has to go through all these different types of approval because they're like, oh, can you take out that scene? Can you edit this to be faster? Can you edit the video shorter? Can you make the video a little bit longer? Blah, blah, blah. There's all those different stages that the video goes through. And then so say the video plans to go up March 10th. Pause, I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. Back to where I left off. So say that your video say I'm in the stages somewhere, I'm in like March 9th, March 8th. So I plan on this video going up March 10th, like that's when it's supposed to go up. So say March 8th, I get a request from another company that I really like who wants to work with me, and they want the video to go up at the end of March. And then in my head, I'm like, oh, that's perfect. There'll be a break in between the videos, and it won't be like sponsored video and then another sponsored video. Well, say that the one company takes 2 weeks to get back to you on the approvals and stuff. Then they want the video to go up the last week of March when the other video was supposed to go up. So then you get two sponsored videos that end up back to back, and I hate when that happens, but sometimes it does happen, and it happened last month. And I just wanted to say thank you so much to you guys who were just supportive of it and like just kind to me, and realize that like I'm excited to work with companies. And I hope you guys also always know that I would never work with a company that I didn't like. And that's another thing that I'm really happy to say, is that all the companies that I've worked with and all the sponsored videos that I've done, they've either been products that I was really excited about to learn about and genuinely liked when I tested them out before I did the sponsored video, or they were companies who I really like their products already, like Colgate, Crest, Dove. You know, I'm really excited when I get to work with companies whose products I already really like. I just think that that's super exciting. That's all I wanted to say. I didn't want to get too deep into it because I know some people really don't like sponsored videos, and that's totally fine. All right, so I got to talking and now I'm like, what were you planning on doing with this look, Dacey? I'm gonna swatch a couple on the back of my hand to try and figure out. So I think I want to use one of these like berry tones. My hand looks so awkward. Backfire and look horrible. It's okay. Let's try a little bit of purple on it too. You can mix the two. Oh, I like that. Okay, so I'm just gonna take that cranberry shadow and I'm gonna pat that all over the lid, and then on top of it I'm gonna take that purple shadow on my finger and I'm just going to apply it right on top. And then I'm just taking the brush, kind of holding it vertically and just blending. Redo, we're starting over. That just looked so horrible in person. It wasn't looking as bad on camera because I went and rewatched the footage, but I was just like, ugh, it's driving me nuts. Gonna go back in with that Smashbox primer and redo the priming step. So starting over again, we're gonna go back in with this shade right here, and I'm gonna use this little fluffy brush from EcoTools to buff this on the eyelid and into the crease of the eye. So I really still want to use this garnet shade right here, but I feel like I need a little bit more depth of browns, and there's not that many browns in this palette. I'm going to take Sidetracked by Colourpop, and I'm just going to again put this in the crease of my eye for just a little bit of added definition and depth on the eyes. Back in with this fluffy brush, and I'm going to be using the shade Top Notch from Colourpop. Sorry, I'm holding these so weird. I like grabbed them out of a palette, so they're like sliding around in my fingers. And I'm going to concentrate Top Notch a little bit lower on the crease and closer to the eyelid. All right, I feel like that looks good. I really like the Colourpop pressed shadows. They're so good. So now I'm gonna go in with this flat EcoTools brush, and I'm gonna take this garnet shade from the Springtime in Paris. Did I call it Midnight in Paris? I hope I didn't. I'm gonna take the garnet shade and press that on the lid. I actually think it would work the best if I just used my finger. Yeah, your finger is gonna give you so much better payoff. So I'm gonna use the Laura Mercier Radiance Primer, and I feel like ever since I've gotten back from Florida and when I was in Florida, this just started looking so much better on me. I feel like the darker that my skin's gotten, the more I love this because it's such a pretty soft sheen. For concealer today, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. I almost dropped it. I'm just gonna put this under my eyes. And I'm gonna use it like really close to, and I'm gonna place it really close to the lower lash line. I'm gonna do a little bit of highlighting with it too. I'm going to just blend it in with my fingers. I have really been liking not wearing foundation lately. I feel like so much more lightweight without foundation on, and I feel like my skin just feels a lot more comfortable throughout the day. So for the lower lash line, I'm going to go in with that shade one more time. And I'm just going to pick it up on a smudge brush from ItCosmetics, and I'm going to blend this in. Now I'm going to take one of those new gel pencil liners, and I'm just going to start off by lining my waterline while I decide in my head if I want to do a wing with this color, which I think I'm going to do, but do I want to do a wing? Okay, we're going to do like a smoky wing. No, I don't know. I am gonna kind of extend it out there. That just helps you connect the two. And I think it just makes the look a little bit more put together. Those Smashbox liners are so creamy. Be careful. They're like really pigmented and smudgy. So I'm gonna take this shimmery blue color, and I'm just going to use this to set the powder and then also just make it a little bit brighter of a blue. Ooh, I really like that. I'm gonna kind of like connect it with the upper lash line just so it's like a little bit more smooth. But I really like this blue shadow. It's so pretty on top of this eyeliner. Okay, so now I'm just gonna take the gold shadow out of the palette. That's one right there. And I'm just going to apply this right to the tear duct. Maybe I should have used a brush. I'm finding that this is like hard to control. I did get some new face products from Girlactik. So there was actually a bronzer that I thought would look really good for contouring because it seemed semi-cool toned. It's the matte bronzer in Casablanca. And I actually wanted to use this new brush from e.l.f., which is the 104 brush. And I'm gonna start like right under the cheekbone. Hopefully this doesn't look too orangey. I don't know if this is a good, oh yeah, it is, it's fine. You just have to kind of like do a little bit of blending. But when I saw it in my head, I was like, oh, that's probably a good contour brush. But now I'm like, I don't know how I feel about this. It's okay. I probably won't use it for contouring again, but I've already like, you know, gotten it covered in bronzer, so I can't really do much else with it until I wash it. So for bronzer, I am gonna use my favorite, the ItCosmetics bronzer, just to like warm up my skin overall, because it has a little bit more of a red undertone. Casablanca looks pretty cool toned on me. I mean, it's kind of warm, but it's not like super gray or it's not super orange. It's more neutral to warm, I guess I would say. I don't know. We'll see. And then I'm very excited to be trying a new skin highlighter from Girlactik. This is in the shade Goldie, and you guys know how I am about highlighters. You know, I'm super excited. I'm gonna be using a setting brush from Real Techniques, oldie but a goodie, and I'm just going to start highlighting. That's very pretty. It's my kind of highlight, the kind that I like, which is more of a sheen rather than a straight up like strobed metallic look. So I can say right now, if you like more of a metallic shiny highlighter, this isn't for you. But if you like more of a sheen, then it's totally for you. Very pretty. I love the sheeny highlighters because they just give you more of like a wet looking glow. It's more of like a shine to the skin rather than something that's super obvious. I did get some new brow products from Maybelline. These are the Brow Precise brow pencils, and I think I'm gonna try to use the shade Deep Brown, if I can even open it, guys. Maybelline Brow Precise, spoolie on one end, pencil on the other. Okay, so here we go. I'm nervous. I'm always nervous using a brow pencil for the first time because I'm like, if the color doesn't match and then you've already done your whole entire face, it's just like a really big letdown. Gotta get that spoolie ready. So far so good. I think it looks good. All applied. I can't really tell if I like it or hate it yet. I have to use a brow product more than once to know if I'm like really into it. Pretty good, and I actually really like how the spoolie, take this out of my mouth. I really like how the spoolie is tapered, so it's like thicker at the end but gets thinner at the other. So I'm also going to try the Girlactik eyeliner. This is the Girlactik Beauty Precise Eyeliner Marker in Black Noir. It's very thin, but the tip itself is large. I feel like with felt tip liners, it's a lot of banging it on the back of your hand and getting the ink flowing to the tip. So for blush, I'm going to be using the Glossier Cloud Paint in Dusk. I like this just because it's super natural looking and it just looks like a natural flush. So I just squeeze a little bit onto my fingertips. And then what I like to do is kind of like really rub it between two fingers and then apply it to the face. You can apply it directly to your face first and then blend it out, but I find applying it to your fingers first tends to work the best. And I like to do it last. For the waterproof mascara, I'm going to use this L'Oreal one because I just grabbed it really quickly. It's the Shocking Extensions Telescopic Waterproof. Okay, so this mascara is the Girlactik Big Lash Affair Mascara. I'm definitely not the person to be testing out a bunch of different non-waterproof mascaras because I can't do them without putting on a waterproof mascara, so it kind of changes the effect of the mascara a little bit. But the people it does help are the people who are like me, who have to use a base coat of waterproof mascara. I think this looks pretty good. I'm happy with it. It's a good layering mascara for me. So I just realized I didn't even try out the new Jouer Springtime in Paris highlighter, which is the rose gold highlight, and a little bit more highlighter never hurt anybody. So I'm gonna put on a little bit of this too, just so you guys can kind of see this in action. So I'll kind of put it a little bit lower than my It looks very similar to the last highlight I did, which is a good thing because they'll work really well together. So I'm just kind of putting the rose gold highlighter like around the other highlighter that I placed on my skin, just so you guys can kind of see it. But this is a really pretty, it's kind of that sheen like highlighter. It's not going to be blindingly metallic. It blends out to a really beautiful sheen. I really like it, guys, and I am not one who is really that big of a fan of rose gold, but this is pretty because it's not overpoweringly pink. It's more of just a gold with a slight pink shift in the shimmer to it. So with the Springtime in Paris collection, Jouer released 2 new lip products. So they released a lip cream, which is a metallic one in rose gold. Swatch that for you. You can't really see it until it catches the light, but there's rose gold. And then they released an insanely stunning lip topper in rose gold as well. And I cannot wait to try this out. So there is the rose gold lip topper. It just has so many different shifts of shimmer in it. I'm really excited to try it, but I want to try it on top of one of the Girlactik liquid lipsticks because I've never used these on my channel before, and I've shown so many of these Jouer lip creams on my channel just to kind of switch it up, you know. So I want to try like one of the darker ones because I think it would show up better, and I've really had my eye on these 2. This one is Sweet and this one is Divine. Just trying to see which one would go with this look. I think I'm gonna go with Sweet just because I've really been wanting to try this one. Okay, so I feel like you guys know I'm not really the biggest fan of liquid lipsticks. I've really only liked a couple brands. I will say that I really like this one. It's very lightweight and it's like creamy and smooth on the lips. It doesn't feel dry and cracky, which is really nice. And it smells like vanilla or something. So now I'm gonna do the lip topper, the rose gold lip topper. I can't wait to put this on. This is going to be one of the most exciting parts of this tutorial. Look at that. The Jouer lip toppers are seriously just so amazing. Alright guys, so that's it for this one. If you have any questions, you know that you can always hit me up in the comments down below. Product links, information, all that stuff is going to be in the description box as always. I'm also going to have my Snapchat, my Instagram, and my Twitter, so feel free to come hit me up on there and talk to me. Leave a comment down below just to talk to me because I love talking to you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. Let me know if you want to see more videos like this. Let me know some products that you guys want to see me review or do first impressions of, and I think that's all I wanted to say. So yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching this one. Bye guys.